Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for these new consoles now because, hey, the amount of tech that I've been hearing from both of these consoles from Sony, well, I mean, we don't really have any information about Sony, but from Microsoft and the whole Xbox Series X thing, I'm going to say this. Now, I'm not the only person who thinks this, but it's very possible that after what I had the PlayStation 3 and I had the PlayStation 4, so after between those 2 years or those two consoles, I may actually be thinking about getting an Xbox.
Ain't with that foul shit, but you're flagrant. You got that smile to match your fragrance. Ain't what you need, but yeah, you want it. That's what it's thrown into.
What is good, YouTube? My name is Rembrandt, and on this channel I game, I make visuals, and I give y'all a dope chill vibe for y'all relaxation. Now let's hop into the Xbox Series X, cause ooh wee, it's looking very spicy. And I'm talking about hot sauce spice. I'm talking about just jalapeno spicy, like it's looking good out here, man. It's looking good. It's looking magnificent. A magnificent. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I know a lot of PlayStation users are gonna hate because, like, yo, I'm being seen as a traitor, or oh, the Xbox console look like a fridge. Oh, da, da, da. But look, listen. I was never big into the console wars because me personally, I grew up on both consoles. When I was young, I had the very first Xbox. For my first Xbox, I had the Xbox 360, and I also had the PlayStation 2. So it was like, it wasn't like I had one or the other. It wasn't like I had the Xbox from then until now, and it wasn't like I had the PlayStation from then until now. I had both. Only thing that's different was after the PS3, I stuck with PlayStation until the 4. Now Microsoft is out here just throwing haymakers. I'm talking about Mike Tyson haymakers. It's very possible that your boy could be going over to the Xbox side, the dark side, if you want to call it that, the dark side. Like, yo, now here's the thing about Xbox, right? With all that to say, I do understand the, I guess you want to call it, struggle for Xbox. For this generation, I do understand the struggle. Now, I believe the Xbox on this generation was stronger than the PS4, which I guess it always was. That's what I've heard. I heard it was always more powerful, but I didn't really dig into it. But as far as exclusive games go, Microsoft really didn't hit any numbers like Sony did. Sony had some really good games. Of course, they had The Last of Us, you had God of War, you had Horizon Dawn Zero. It's mixed feelings about Spider-Man. From what I've seen, it looked dope. I liked watching it, so I'm gonna say Spider-Man. You know, they had a lot of dope games. And speaking of The Last of Us, that's delayed, but I'm gonna talk about that in another video. You already know I gotta talk about that. But yeah, like, Xbox really struggled with trying to, or Microsoft really struggled with trying to beat Sony, like, you know, did this in this whole course of PS4 and Xbox One, with the sales, which I'm gonna put on the screen. I think Xbox selling like 46 million compared to Sony's 106 million consoles sold. So yeah, that's a big margin compared to what Xbox being the most powerful console. So that goes to show that people don't really care what's the most powerful console or what has better graphics or what's that or what's this. People really care about the games. And my argument to the Xbox and why I'm still in between on if I want to get the Xbox or the PS5 is because, yes, the Xbox do look nice. I'm not gonna lie, it do look nice. I like it. I like it over the PS5 so far. But what games do y'all have to offer? You know? Here's my theory. With Sony taking off The Last of Us, that could lead to so many possibilities. If Sony really decides, hey, you know what? Let's wait. Let's keep The Last of Us 2 and make it to where it's like a package. I believe they did that with the PlayStation 4. If you bought the PlayStation 4, you got Grand Theft Auto 5. I think that's what they did. But if not, then hey. So hear me out. What if Sony says, that if you get the PS5, you could get The Last of Us 2. How can you compete against that? What do you have to offer besides the console and the specs that comes with it and stuff like that? What can you really offer to the people like me that are in between on what console to get, the Xbox or the PlayStation? What do you really have to offer to kind of compete against, you know, what Sony could possibly bring? Because The Last of Us 2, it was the most, if not the most, well, it was one of the most, if not the most anticipated games of 2020. So for the game that was supposed to have came out next month and people were preparing to play that game, you're taking it off. It's like now it's like it's making it even more anticipated because now people have to wait even longer. And with it being delayed indefinitely, it doesn't help. So like I said, if Sony really want to take it that route to where they can say, hey, we're gonna drop this game on the next gen console. Granted, that's 8 months from now, but hear me out. They can drop it on the next gen console, and they can be like, yo, if you get the PS5, you get Last of Us 2. Now it's up to Microsoft to, you know, to come up with a game plan to compete against that. Because honestly, now I'm not gonna say this because I'm not saying it because I don't really have a say so. I haven't played any of the Halo series. I never played Halo. If I did play Halo, it was probably a little bit, and I never liked it. I'm gonna be real, I never really liked Halo, but I may appreciate it now as I've grown older and I played a lot of different games. I may appreciate Halo now. Gears of War is probably a good game. I haven't played Gears of War since the first one, so I am way out of touch. So can I see Gears of War 6 and Halo competing against The Last of Us 2? Yes and no. I feel like for the hardcore Xbox fans, they would want to get that so they can play Halo and Gears of War. But for the people that never play Xbox or play any of those two games, it's like, okay, well, you know, it's just a game to them. Versus me, I played Gears of War. I played the first one, and the first one was very dope. So I'm kind of interested in playing that again and going from the first one all the way into the sixth one. But I just don't think those two games can really compete against The Last of Us, especially with that release being so anticipated. I think it's gonna really require Microsoft to come up with something else. Not saying that they won't, but like I said, I could see Microsoft really trying to make a huge step up. I don't think they want to go down the same road they did this time around, because they really didn't perform the way how they would have liked. Trust me, really underselling consoles or being oversold by like almost 50 million, that is, or more than that actually, that wouldn't sit well with me. So I can definitely expect Microsoft to come out with some bangers. I can definitely see that, and so far it's living up to the hype. I'm excited. I know y'all are excited, but I'm gonna make another video about this somewhere down the line as we get more information about the Xbox Series X. But while we're here, speaking about the games, so far we know that Xbox Series X will come with Game Pass, and Game Pass is pretty much allowing the Xbox to be completely backwards compatible, so you can play all the games from Xbox 360. I don't know about the very first Xbox. I think you can. I may be wrong. I think you can though. But if not, the Xbox 360 and forward, so you can play any of the old classic games and stuff like that. So there is a list, and there are confirmed games or rumored games that's coming out on the next gen console. There is Gears of War 6, which we all know of. There's Halo Infinite, which we know of course. There's Forza, Hellblade. There's a few other games I could be missing. If I'm missing them, I will put them on the screen. But those are the 4 main games that Microsoft have announced that will be coming out on the Xbox Series X. So I'm excited to, if I decide to go that route, to play these games, because the graphics on them, if y'all been listen, yo, the graphics is, man, you're gonna see on this video, like right now, you already seen the graphics. Listen, am I lying? These graphics is nasty, but I mean, graphics is kind of, it's not a generic thing, but graphics are something that's going to always get better. But imagine it with the specs of the Xbox, and imagine it on something like a 4K TV. I'm talking, this is, I don't know, like this is interesting. This is very interesting. I'm telling you right now, I don't have enough. I don't have the funds to buy me a 4K TV. Y'all might though, so enjoy that. But I'm gonna probably get something like, I'm gonna definitely get a high res monitor for sure, or a TV. Well, a monitor, because I'm gonna be gaming on my monitor. But yeah, so for other people who have the luxury to get a 4K TV, enjoy that, because trust me, you're gonna enjoy that. I know you will. But I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here, man, and this is my thoughts, I guess, on the Xbox Series X. And hey, 8 months cannot come any faster. I'm just telling y'all that right now, it cannot come any faster. I'm excited. I'm really excited, man. Leave y'all thoughts down in the comment section. Like, I really want to know what's y'all honest opinion on the Xbox Series X. You know what? When we get official news on the PlayStation 5, because as of right now, we really don't know anything besides the controller. Yeah, the controller, that's cool, but we want to see the console, because all we really have is like mock-ups. So we'll see. But until we get to that part, I'm gonna leave it off here. Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And this is Rembrandt checking out. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. I said a blessed day. Stay safe during this quarantine because it is crazy out here. And yeah, man, it is like 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. But thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all guys and ladies. Peace.
The best song was probably on the B-side. Won't be surprised when the label denied. The so great. The best song was probably on the demo, but that's not the one that got to your limousine.